Welcome back to my channel Celeb Buzz. Please share and subscribe and press the bell icon for new updates. They never expected to be seen. Not here, not now, but in the heart of London, beneath the city's gray, watchful sky, Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas stepped out together. The world paused. Cameras flashed. And in that single electric moment, 1,000 questions were born. Just days before, they were shadows on the sunlit waters of Menorca. A yacht drifting quietly, far from the noise, far from the world's relentless gaze. There, the Mediterranean breeze carried secrets. Laughter echoed across the waves, soft and unguarded. Two stars, each with their own constellation of stories, found a rare silence together. But paradise is never private for long. London is different. Here, every step is a statement, every glance a headline. Tom Cruise, Hollywood's eternal daredevil, a man who's outrun time, gravity, and even his own legend. Ana de Armas sizzling, radiant, a mystery wrapped in a smile. Together, they walked through the city's ancient streets, side by side, as if daring the world to guess what brought them here. Was it friendship? Was it something more? Or was it simply the need to escape, to breathe, to be seen as human if only for a moment? The truth is never simple. Tom, with decades of fame etched into every line of his face, knows the cost of the spotlight. He's lost love to it. He's found purpose in it. But he's never stopped searching for something real, something untouched by the cameras. Ana, too, carries her own shadows. The roles she plays are only masks. Beneath them, a woman searching for meaning, for connection, for a place to belong. In Menorca, she found a companion. In London, she found the world waiting. But what does it mean to be seen? Tom, it's a double-edged sword. The world adores him, but it also demands from him. Every smile, every gesture, every whispered word is dissected, analyzed, and judged. He's learned to guard his heart, to keep his truest self hidden behind the mask of a superstar. Yet, in rare moments, the mask slips. And in those moments, we see the man behind the mytha. Man who still believes in love, in hope, in second chances. Ana's journey is different, but the shadows are just as deep. She's the new face of Hollywood, the rising star everyone wants to know. But fame is a lonely road. The more people see you, the less they truly know you. She's played lovers, spies, dreamers, and heartbreakers. Who is Ana when the cameras stop rolling? Who is she when the world isn't watching? On that yacht in Menorca, maybe she found a glimpse of the answer. Maybe, for a few stolen days, she was just on a woman, laughing in the sun, sharing stories with a friend, letting the world slip away. But the world never stays away for long. When they arrived in London, the city seemed to hold its breath. Paparazzi waited in the shadows. Fans whispered in the streets. Every movement was watched, every word recorded. Some saw romance, others saw a partnership, a new project, a secret alliance. But only they know the truth. Maybe, just maybe, that's enough. There is a kind of courage in being seen, in letting the world wonder, in risking heartbreak for a chance at something beautiful. Tom and Ana walked into the night, not as icons, but as people flawed, hopeful and unafraid. We watch them because we see ourselves in their journey. The longing for escape, the hope for connection, the fear of being misunderstood. Their story is our story told on a grander stage. But what if the story is more complicated than we imagine? What if behind the smiles and the headlines, there are wounds that haven't healed? Tom has known betrayal. He's known the sting of rumors, the pain of love lost in the glare of the spotlight. He's learned to keep his circle small, his secrets closer. But even the strongest hearts can grow weary. Even the bravest souls need someone to lean on. Ana, too, has faced her share of storms. She's navigated the treacherous waters of fame, the pressure to be perfect, the fear of fading into obscurity. She's fought for every role, every chance, every moment in the sun. But the higher you climb, the lonelier it gets. And sometimes, all you want is someone who sees you not the star, not the image, but the person. For Ana, the journey to this moment has been anything but easy. She left behind her home, her language, her comfort, chasing a dream that so many called impossible. She arrived in Hollywood with nothing but hope and a suitcase full of ambition. She learned quickly that the world of fame is not always kind. There are doors that never open and rooms where you're never truly welcome. She's faced rejection, heartbreak, and the constant gnawing fear that it could all disappear in a single moment. But she never gave up. She kept moving forward, one step at a time, even when the path was uncertain. And then, there's Tom, a man who has lived his life in the spotlight for decades. He's seen the world change around him, watched friends come and go, felt the weight of expectations grow heavier with every passing year. It's been called a legend, a maverick, a mystery. But behind the headlines and the blockbusters, there's a man who has known loss, who has tasted regret, who has learned that even the brightest stars can feel alone in a crowded room. Maybe that's what drew them together. Maybe in each other they found a kindred spirit. Someone who understands the price of fame. Someone who knows what it's like to be both adored and alone. In a world that demands perfection, they've found comfort in each other's imperfections. In a world that never stops watching, they found a moment to simply be as they moved through. The city, whispers followed. Some saw romance. Others saw a partnership, a new project, a secret alliance. The tabloids spun their stories, the fans speculated, the world watched with hungry eyes. But only they know the truth. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. There is a kind of courage in being seen. In letting the world wonder. Risking heartbreak for a chance at something beautiful. Tom and Anna walked into the night, not as icons, but as people flawed, hopeful, and unafraid. They didn't hide, didn't run. They faced the world together. Whatever the world might say, we watch them because we see ourselves in their journey. The longing for escape, the hope for connection, the fear of being misunderstood. Our story is our story, told on a grander stage. We all want to be seen for who we truly are, We all want someone to walk beside us, even when the world is watching. But the truth is, the world rarely sees the whole picture. It sees the smiles, the red carpets, the glamorous vacations. It sees the flashes of cameras, the designer clothes, the effortless charm. It sees the headlines, the rumors, the carefully curated images that fill our screens. But it doesn't see the quiet moments, the doubts, the nights spent wondering if it's all worth it. It doesn't see the sacrifices, the friendships lost, it's a love that slips through your fingers because the spotlight is too bright. It doesn't see the loneliness that can settle in, even in a room full of admirers. It doesn't see the longing for something real, something lasting, something true. Tom and Anna know this better than anyone. They know that every moment of happiness comes with a price, that every step forward means leaving something behind. For every dream realized, there is a cost. For every new beginning, there is an ending. They have both felt the sting of goodbye, the ache of letting go, the bittersweet taste of success. They have both learned that fame is a double-edged sword, one that can lift you up, but also cut you deep. And yet, they keep moving, they keep searching, because somewhere, deep down, they believe that there is more to life than fame, that there's more to love than what the world can see. Maybe that's why their story resonates with us. Because it reminds us that even the most extraordinary lives are filled with ordinary hopes and fears. It reminds us that behind every perfect picture, there's a story we may never fully understand as the city lights flicker, as the world keeps guessing. One thing is clear, some moments are too powerful to hide. Some stories demand to be told. Tom and Anna's journey is not just about two celebrities stepping out in London after a sun-soaked escape in Menorca. It's about the courage to be vulnerable. It's the strength to keep searching for connection, even when the world is watching. It's about the beauty of being seen, not as a star, but as a human being. Imagine the weight they carry. The pressure to always be on, to never let the mask slip. It's the expectation to be perfect, to be inspiring, to be more than human. But in the end, they are just like us. They feel joy and pain, hope and disappointment. They laugh, they cry, they dream, they make mistakes, they learn, they grow. And sometimes they find someone who understands. And maybe, just maybe, that's what we all want. To be seen, to be understood. K. To find someone who looks past the surface and sees the real us. Tom and Anna remind us that no matter how high you climb, no matter how bright the spotlight, we are all searching for the same thing, a place to belong, a hand to hold, a heart that understands. Their story is a mirror. It reflects our own struggles, our own desires, our own need for connection. It shows us that even the most glamorous lives are touched by loneliness, by longing, by the simple wish to be loved for who we are. It reminds us that we are not alone in our search for meaning, for acceptance, for home. So, as you watch their story unfold, remember that it's not just about fame or fortune. It's about the moments that matter. The moments that remind us we are not alone. The moments that give us hope. The moments when we let our guard down, when we share our fears, when we reach out to someone and find that they are reaching back. Think about the times in your own life when you felt unseen, unheard, misunderstood. Think about the people who have stood by you, who have looked past your mistakes, who have loved you anyway. Think about the courage it takes to be vulnerable, to let someone in. It's trust that you will be accepted for who you are. Tom and Anna's story is a testament to that courage. It's a reminder that even in a world obsessed with appearances, with status, with perfection, there is still room for authenticity. There is still room for real connection. There is still room for love. And maybe that's the lesson we can all take from their journey, that it's okay to be imperfect, that it's okay to be afraid, that it's okay to want more, that it's okay to keep searching, even when the world tells you to settle, that it's okay to hope. So, as the city lights fade and the night grows quiet, remember this: you are not alone. Your story matters. Your voice matters. Your dreams matter. And somewhere out there, someone is searching for you, just as you are searching for them. If you felt the emotion in this story, if you saw a piece of yourself in their journey, let us know. Like this video, subscribe to Celebus, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Because every story deserves to be heard, and yours is no exception. Your voice matters. Your story matters. And together, we can create a community where everyone is seen, everyone is valued, and everyone belongs. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this journey. And remember, no matter where you are, no matter what you're facing, you are never truly alone. We see you, we hear you, and we're glad you're here.